Hello guys, welcome to the second part of this video on how to sew this pant you're seeing here. I've already dropped a video initially on how to sew the top, so now we are heading over to how to sew this pant you're seeing. It is an elastic waistband, so let's go. Here I've marked my starting point. I'm marking it directly on the fabric. This is a chiffon fabric, as you can see. Now I'm marking my hip line, and then after the hip line is the crotch line. And then I did it on the other side. It's a pant actually, and then my knee line, and then the full length of the pant. Then for these pants, there are many formulas for getting your crotch depth, but for this particular pant, the crotch depth I'm using, the formula I used was hip divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch. So the hip of this person, because this is a plus size, the hip is to 12.5, then plus 1.5 inch, which is 13.5. So guys, for the crotch extension, you divide the hip by 4, and then you go ahead to divide your result by 4 again. Mine is 3. Please go ahead to make use of your own measurements. And then I drew my curve. Here I had to take the full measurement of the crotch line way to the crotch extension point, and then get the middle point, then extend it down to the full length of my pants, as you can see. So on the knee length, I divided my knee circumference by 2, which is 12 inch. I added 1 inch, which is 13, divided it again, which is 6.5 on each side. Then I extended it all the way down because I took the measurement with ease, so it won't be tight on my client, guys. So here I've gotten the actual measurement of the pants all the way down, and then I had to cut out my material to give me the full shape of the pants, so I can be able to cut the back piece. So guys, this is basically all for the front piece, and then I'll go over to the back. For the back part, I'll leave my fabric on the fold of 2, and then extend the up area by 2 inches, and then some extra inch by the sides for crotch extension at the back. So for the crotch extension at the back, I used 3 inches that I also used for the front piece. And then at the thigh area, I added extra 2 inches. These 2 inches will serve as the inner seam allowance for the pants. So I took it all the way down. On the hip area, I extended it by 2.5 inches. Smaller size can do 2 inches. And then I connected it to the crotch point, as you can see, the crotch extension point. And then on the waist area, I went up by 2 inches and then slanted it to the waist side. So after cutting the back piece, sorry I fixed pockets, I was not able to film it. So right now I'll be joining the crotch area of the front piece together. I'll be joining it by 1/2 inch, because after sewing this pants, I'll be weaving it thereafter. So here I'm pinning it down. After pinning the front piece, I'll join it at the crotch area, and then pin the back pant, and then join it at the crotch area with 1/2 inch. So guys, I've gone ahead to join it at the crotch area. Right now I'll be merging the front piece of the pant to the back piece of the pant together. I'll be joining it first at the center area. I'll be sewing it by 1 inch, and then at the side I'll be sewing it also by 1 inch. First I have to pin it down. So guys, after pinning it down, I will head over to my sewing machine to stitch it down. And guys, please remember I told you I'll be putting elastic on the waist area, and that is why I used the same measurement for my hip on the waist area. So it's not going to be having a zip. If it had a zip, I would have put a zip extension as I was cutting out the pant fabric for the back. So guys, this is what I got after stitching down my pants at the side area and then at the crotch area. So now let's head over to the waist area so we can fix in our waistbands. So for the waistband, we'll be taking the full measurement of our waist circumference. For this waistband, for this pants, I'll be cutting two waistbands, one for the front and one for the back. I will not make use of one waistband. So right now I've cut out the both waistbands. Then I'll also cut out two elastics. For the elastic area, I minused 2 inches from the actual waist measurement of my client. Okay, this is what I mean. The waist measurement of my client was 40 inches, so I minused 2 inches from the 40 inches, which is 38 inches. So my elastic waistband will be 38 inches. So guys, after getting the 38 inches, now I'll be fixing the band separately. I'll fix on the front area and then fix for the back area. After fixing the bands, I will then insert each of the waist with its elastic inch. So right now I've pinned down the waistband and then pinned it down, and then I have stitched it down on my sewing machine. As you can see, my customer is on the plus size. She's very big, so the elastic is equally big as well. So now I'll be inserting it manually. Anyhow you can do it, just go ahead and do it. So I'll be doing mine. Also guys, the waistband, remember I told you the elastic waistbands, they are 2. So the 38 inches I got after minusing 2 inches from the actual waist measurement of my client. I divided the elastic by 2 again, which is 38 inches divided by 2 is 19, and then I added 1 inch to each of the elastics, which will serve as the stitching allowance. So here I'm done inserting it and stitching it up. So guys, this is finally the outcome of my 2-piece set. This is how it's looking, so beautiful. Thank you guys for sticking by. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please support me, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you for watching. Bye.